himself.
That misses, and a walk for Diego Boscan. Drive safely. Another one pulled and onto it a shade longer and release it later, get it lower. That was close. 0-2-2-2. Center field shallow and playing real deep was Ruiz. That's going to score Profar. Here comes Trump. Here's the throw. He's in and down to third. Now heading to second. And out at second base is Winkler. But they will score two. And a good throw by Hendrick. Here's your 3-2. And that one is laced into right field. Attaboy. Zion Pardo is aboard.
Big fan of our guy Zion.
I love it
now, right? Out at second base, looks apart, comes in there. He's not going to get cheated either. Look at that head stay right down on the ball, drive it out to right field. I mean, we're not just trying to slap one the other way now.
Nope.
We're trying to drive
per team, and this one down the line in right field. Trouble. It drops in, and Zion Mogan follows Zion Pardo. And how about the 8-9 hitters, first and second? This one's up the middle. There's some serious topspin on that. They're going to try to wave in Pardo, and now they put the brakes on, and a good idea. Ibrahim Ruiz fired it back in, and why take a risk when you have the bats coming up that Curaçao does? Oh, got him right in the center of the back. Martha shakes that off, and he heads down to first. That's going to be another run, and a breaking ball that didn't break at all. 3-0 Curaçao. Two men down. Ball four, another run. That's another big walk and a mistake for Venezuela. Mogan comes in. This is the 7th 3-2 pitch for Venezuela, and another walk. And Hendrick Maestre behind the plate's getting fired up. The 0-2 to Winkler. Whoa, here we go. That's all it took. We found the right guy, Ibrahim, but just got one out on it, and he bounces one there. Series. Leadoff walk for the second and now third inning. On the ground, Profar, he smothers it, fires to first, not in time. Took him a half second to fight Yankees and the A's. Back up the middle, past Profar. Venezuela has him loaded. Now we got two men between second and third. Safe at second, run scores. Ball was dropped and Venezuela is on the board. Palmo came in, Rangel was chasing him down. He's able to get back into second on a single by Fuenmayor.
It's a design play. It's the way you draw it up right here. It's a hard single to center. Nobody's going to get to it. They're going to hold the base runner because Mogan out in center field plays it great. But you can see the trail runner right there. Rangel goes a little bit too far, hung up. Ball gets away on the tag. Base runner goes. The minute they chase that runner back to second, Venezuela is on the board.
On the ground, fielded on that first hop. Right. What a play. That's the third out. Our guy Zion Pardo continues. Chicken Little gets just so little. It's a really bizarre thing.
It is. It's consistent.
Ooh, and you called that. You've seen the Davies Ordonez act before, haven't you?
I have.
Lay a bunt down, reach base. Ooh, close one misses, and Curly Martha go. There is like no strike zone there. And if I'm Curly Martha, I'm like, wait a minute. And he does it. See if Profar. Oh, he bobbled it, and everybody's going to be safe. They throw back to first. They got him at first base. What a heads-up play by Profar, who threw it to Winkler. And they were able to get Salcido off the bag. That's a huge out.
A lot going on right here. And I think for Jurgic, Profar is just trying to do a little bit too much, trying to be just a little bit too quick. Ball gets away, but watch the heads up play right here. I mean, he starts looking at every base. He looked to third, then when that he was comfortable where the base runner was right there, he spins to first and just a snap throw to get a base runner.
Foul tipped into the mitt. Soto retired, 2 down. On the ground, a short. Martha bobbles, fires, dropped, so he's safe at first. But both short for Thursday. And that's in the air, caught. No, drop now, so everyone is safe. Throw to second, force out, misses into left field. And now we got the bases moving. Fenwar will stay at third. At second now goes to Atencio. And some frustration from Winkler at first. He thought he had a double play and ended up getting nobody out.
That's the right idea. It's exactly what you want to do. So that ball, when it comes off the end of the bat, is going to have a ton of spin when it gets to Clay Winkler over at first base and just kind of crawls all the way up that glove. Then when it gets away, kind of speed the throw up over to second base. Throw gets away. He's got time now. Just speed it up right now. You got to try to throw through a base runner. Gets away into left field. And Venezuela without a hit right now.
Game. There's the fastball, and he got him, and he's fired up. 2 at the Little League World Series. This one is hammered to right field, and it is over the head of the right fielder, Fuenmayor. And sprinting around the bases and jamming them on at second is Jurdrick Profar. And if an individual could take over a game, he's doing it right now.
That's a strong kid now. We saw him on the mound. Fastball up to 72 miles an hour, and this is not an easy one to hit. It may have been off the plate, but lets that ball get so deep that extension happens right after contact. Backspin out to right center field. One hops the wall.
Trump bats now. He lays down a really good bunt, and Trump to first. Safe at first. Ball thrown away. Profar scores. And Trump will put the brakes on at second. They get an insurance run, though, after the double. And Deshandro Trump reaches on an error, and the run comes in. Jersey and Rhode Island. Ripped into left field. That's going to be a hit. Trump to third. He's being waved, and he is held. And that's a wise decision by the manager, Celestina. Good play out there in left field by Randy Soto, who hit his cutoff man. Breaking ball, Castillo, a little blooper that drops, and that's going to plate both Trump and Curly Martha. And he goes into second. That's a double. 8-2 Curaçao.
Everything finding a hole this inning now. The sac bunt ends up getting thrown down the right field line. A couple doubles, and then this one, which is a pretty good spot. It's an elevated fastball. But Castillo gets just enough of it. Puts it in the spot down.
Taro, our researcher up here. That ball is just pounded into left field. It's gloved out there by Soto nicely, and he holds Martinez to a single, but another run comes in, and that was sauced. Back at you, not a problem. Take it yourself, and he will, and that'll do it. Curaçao lives to play another day.
Yes,
Pardo try to get some love, and we were waiting for Martha. Wait a minute.
Love in the air.
That was a Pardo me again. Celebrating with Shendry and Martinez. I tell you, that's not an easy position to play on this team with some of those arms. Catcher. But he was great, and Profar took over. You're right. He got a little warm.
Yeah.
And he found another level.
And he did. That speed was a little different. So Curaçao advances. They will play Thursday against a loser of South Korea, Japan, and they will have all of their arms ready to go for that one.
Good spot to be in if you're Curaçao, Venezuela.